Settings submenu. In its entering, uniform name option is set to current away. Entering, uniform name option. Pants option is set to white. Pants option is set to maize pants. Pants option is set to blue pants. Ready?
The concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Wolverines will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans' offense will get the football first. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that, Palmer, a ton.
And that's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the years, too. And it's something that people love talking about in Ann Arbor is that they are the dominant team. And it's not even close in a Sin-State rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script. If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan has, they've got to recruit better. And a big way in doing that is winning this game.
Looking for a man. It's Childs. Puts it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This crowd's going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. And the Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's first and 10. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart.
Breaks into the open. Powers through. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Wolverines will snap it on first and 10.
Max protect.
This is a designed run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Trips Y over.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in, the defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Here's a heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Entering play call.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Sprint.
Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pick off! What a play by this defense. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wolverine! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Entering play call.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. They're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Childs. Finds his man, it's McCray. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
Entering base models. Option is Gotw 3.
Had a chance to talk it over here in the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes
no more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks. He's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
There are 17 categories.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Morgan. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games I feel like in...
Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Childs. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
There are 8 categories: pistol, weak slot, AHP dive.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Right.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
He fires a bullet to the right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break.
Turning it on! They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
MTN powered.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
Option is set to slot. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Hawaii throwback is selected.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Offense changing the play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. At the 45 on its way. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback. Because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm. And then on this one, he hurt...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Marshall. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now...
Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan Trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much in the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting. Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, Dave.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, show them what's inside your chest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to throw, it's Childs. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans send out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Entering play call, formation, air raid category, pistol.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Slants, normal what? RPO, double slants, X, double slants.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Entering, Y off trick, high loaded, RPO, high loaded.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Running to Green. That'll be enough for the first down as they march it down at the 31-yard line.
Inside zone.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On the ground, it's Haynes. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for them.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Entering our MTNHP duel.
And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give from the gun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it down the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Wolverine! And the punishment has been extended.
Entering play call.
That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Childs. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception.
Breaks into the open. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move inside, you see him move outside, you see him move in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Gonna swing it on second down. Ryan's his big tight end. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, just taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And the Wolverines line it up with a first and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Entering play
And how about this
call.
squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Creates a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Michigan stole their winged helmets and possibly their fight song from Princeton, but they are giving an Ivy League level education in defense today.
Yeah, and stealing their hearts, just ripping them out, not giving them anywhere to go, no life. This offense has no answers because Michigan's out there just destroying them, giving them an education.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's McCray. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that 1st down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again